Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tasha-Ann Chambers, and tonight we'll be speaking about the topic, do you need to have a college degree to be successful? In this interview section, we will be discussing facts, opinions, as well as the reason why each person chose the field they are pursuing. Can each person please introduce themselves?
Hi, pleasant evening, everyone. My name is Nikisha Clark, and I'm also a member of Group E.
Good. Hi, everyone. I am Brian Clark, and I'm a member of Group E as well.
So as tomorrow mentioned, we will be discussing whether or not you need a college degree in order for you to be successful. Now, success is referred to as an accomplishment of an aim or purpose. It is my opinion that because success is relative, because it does not state the specific aim or purpose which must be accomplished, so it's not something standard to everyone. There are other paths to achieve success other than obtaining a degree. I'm not discrediting obtaining a degree. There are great reasons why an individual would want to obtain a degree, which would include personal growth and development, increased earning potential, as well as increased self-esteem. More importantly, though, than a college degree is knowing how to build a real skill set, knowing how to really interact and network. After all, talent and skills are what you will need to land a successful job if a job is your aim. Do you agree, Brown?
Yes, I agree with you, but it's not a straightforward yes or no question because persons out there in the world they are successful without going to school because really and truly, is not everyone have the headspace to go to school because going to school it requires a lot of sacrifice, meaning staying up late at nights, interacting with different person, getting group work done, and it's really pressuring, getting nervous in exam time. And so having a degree, yes, it gives you some edge when you're seeking a job. It look good on your professional resume. But on the other hand, you don't have to have a degree to be successful. But it aid in terms of you developing skills and probably give you some tips on how to run a business successful. So
Okay,
it's a
Okay.
50-50 for me.
okay. All right. So for me, it is also 50-50. It's a yes and a no. And the reason why I say that is because I don't think that it's necessary for you to get a degree based on just getting it. In order for a person to say whether or not they are going to get a degree, I think that that person should sit and think about the career path that they would like to take. Once they have done that, then they can logically think and say whether or not they want to do it. Because, for example, you have masons, you have tilers, you have mechanics, etc. Those persons wouldn't need to go out and get a degree. All they would need is just a certificate. While you have persons that are IT technician, architects, doctors, etc., they would need to get a degree. So it all depends on the profession that that person wants to pursue, which would determine whether or not they need a degree.
Definitely, I definitely agree with that. Depending for some career choices, getting a degree is not even an option. You don't get a chance to say, well, let me get a degree or not. It's mandatory. For example, as you mentioned, a doctor, a pilot, an engineer, something to that sort. You can't be, for lack of better terms, a loader man then, because that's no a job, a loader man or a glass wiper, and decide tomorrow and say, I don't want to do this, I feel like I want to be a doctor. Let me just go get an office and be a doctor. You can't do that. It comes with the skill and everything, and as such, it's something that's planned for, and a degree is required. So whether or not you want to get a degree, once you choose a certain career path, it is required. It's a requirement for you to do so.
Okay. Brian, can you tell us the reason why you chose to be in your particular field?
All right. I've been working in logistics for almost 20 years, and operation. I'm doing my degree in production operation management, and I see where that degree can work in a lot of different organizations, whether in a bank, whether at warehousing, production facility, or maybe even in a construction business, because they need somebody to run the operation. Once you're talking about operation, that is my field of looking at. So that's the reason why I chose that degree for that.
Okay. Nikisha, what's the reason you chose your field?
Well, in all honesty, my pursuing my degree, I'm actually doing a degree in management studies, financial management to be exact. And pursuing my degree is just as a plan B, a backup. Where I see myself going in another 10 years or even years to come in my life, I don't see where I would need one, considering that my option is entrepreneurship. And of course, I want to hire the people with the degree, not actually have one. But I need it as a backup just in case my plan doesn't come to fruition.
Okay. All right. So for me, the reason why I chose to do a degree in information technology is to make myself comfortable in that field, as well as to gain the experience needed to perform my day-to-day task.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Sounds pretty awesome. All right. So we all agree that success is relative, and a degree being success or equaling success is also relative, considering that it depends on your career choice, the goals that you have in life, and also the requirements for the job that you'd like or whatever it is that you'd like to do.
All right. Do you have anything to add to that, Brian?
What I would really like to add to it is that education is always good, because anyone that is educated is better for the country in general, makes individual think innovative. So I think a degree really helps in some essence, but it's not, as I said, not everyone can manage that type of dedication and work pressure that it comes with. But it's always better for a nation to be educated.
Okay. So in closing, I would like to tell everyone, before you choose to do a particular degree, I think that each person should analyze the field that they're going into, because at the end of the day, it makes no sense for us to go and pursue a 4-year course and then at the end of the day, we don't use it. So persons need to think wisely of what they want to do before they embark on whatever decision they would make.
Definitely agree with that. Most definitely.
That's right.
All right, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This was Group E, and we were presenting on, do you think it is we need to have a degree to be successful?